Every moment of uncertainty is a divine preparation for the mantle of power, wisdom, and influence God is about to bestow upon you. Each trial strengthens your identity as a warrior, one who has endured, who has learned the art of spiritual warfare. These trials teach you to stand firm, to walk boldly, knowing that every word you speak is backed by the weight of your victories. Your prayers become more powerful, your steps more intentional, and your voice more commanding. You are no longer just a survivor, but a conqueror. The enemy knows that you carry something indestructible, the power and authority that only those who have been through the fire can wield. Chosen one, your authority is not a gift, but something that has been earned, forged in the flames, refined through battles. Now you stand stronger than ever. Every attack, every test, has prepared you for the great work God has called you to. The more you rise, the more you walk in the fullness of your spiritual authority. You are no longer merely facing the battle. You are the one commanding it to end. Understand that every attack is not a setback, but a step forward in divine promotion. God doesn't elevate you despite the attacks. He elevates you because of them. What the enemy meant for evil, God turns for your good, shaping every trial into a stepping stone towards your destiny. Look at Daniel, falsely accused and thrown into the lion's den. Yet when morning came, he stood unscathed, and the same king who condemned him promoted him above all others. His darkest hour became his crowning moment. Think of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, thrown into a fiery furnace for their refusal to bow, emerging without a scorch, their miraculous deliverance sparking the king's decree to honor their God. Remember Joseph, sold into slavery and imprisoned on false charges, yet every hardship prepared him to interpret dreams and save a nation from famine. And, of course, Jesus, crucified unjustly and buried in a tomb, yet through his suffering, he rose with the power of resurrection that continues to redeem lives. God delights in turning the enemy's plans into platforms for your promotion. He lets the adversary set the stage only to step in and place you upon it, showcasing his glory in your life. What feels like your lowest point may actually be the vantage from which you will see his hand most clearly. Every betrayal, every lie, every closed door is a breakthrough in disguise, a divine setup. The pressure meant to crush you is being repurposed to propel you. Through these trials, you are accumulating spiritual credentials, increasing your capacity to lead others out of darkness. Refuse to see attacks as dead ends. See them as divine accelerants for your ascent. The more opposition you face, the more heaven is preparing to exalt you. Your promotion is not a matter of if, but when. While you cannot control who attacks you or how they come against you, you have full authority over your response. And that response is where your true power lies. How you respond, whether with bitterness, revenge, or hopelessness, will either chain your spirit or free you for greater things. When you choose faith, humility, forgiveness, and resilience, you align yourself with divine acceleration. Your response is a key to unlocking your next elevation, transforming you for greater responsibility. God is not just watching the battles you face. He's observing how you grow through them. Every insult, betrayal, and painful season is a test, one that refines your character, your endurance, and your loyalty to a higher calling. The reward doesn't go to the one who merely survives, but to the one who emerges from the fire unscathed, whose heart remains pure, whose spirit is steadfast, and whose mind is anchored in divine truth. The higher your calling, the greater the pressure to develop authentic character. You are being prepared for heights where unforgiveness, bitterness, and ego cannot survive. Master the art of rising above offense, loving unconditionally, and guarding your peace. You are not fighting for validation from man. You are being prepared for divine coronation. Remember, your reward awaits on the other side of your response. Choose wisely. Choose forgiveness, trust, humility, and faith. Choose to believe that God is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Every time you respond from your higher self, you step closer to the fulfillment of every promise God has made over your life. Every time you choose love, resilience, and faith, heaven applauds and moves you closer to the crown that is yours. Finally, know this truth. Your life is a divine announcement to the world. Every battle you fought, every attack that failed, every weapon that shattered before it touched you, these are not coincidences. They are strategic moves of God, using the enemy's schemes as stepping stones for your elevation. Your battles were never hidden from God. He saw your moments of despair, your silent endurance, and He wove them into a greater story of triumph. The elevation coming to your life will be undeniable, seen by all, and will silence every doubter. God is preparing a table before you, and those who doubted, betrayed, or underestimated you will witness your victory. Your scars, once sources of shame, will now become badges of honor, symbols of your resilience, faith, and divine transformation. You are not just escaping your past battles. You are conquering them. You are thriving by design, not by accident. The crushing you endured wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to release the fragrance of your anointing. The rejection you suffered wasn't a closed door. It was redirection to a greater destiny. When God elevates you, no slander can undo it. No bitterness can block it. No force in hell can delay it. Every attempt to bury you was a planting. Every stone thrown at you became part of the foundation beneath your feet. Every fiery dart sharpened your discernment, strengthened your faith, and prepared you to carry the glory that is about to unfold in your life. You were never meant to stay hidden. You were born to be seen, to shine, and to reign. Prepare your heart, for the glory that is about to break forth from your life will echo across generations. Inspire the brokenhearted, silence your accusers, and glorify your God. Your journey, your scars, your victories will become evidence that when God speaks over someone's life, no force can stop it. When you walk in your elevation, it will be clear. Surely, the Lord has done great things for them. Psalm 126 verse 3. Step boldly, chosen one. You are heaven's announcement, proof that God still moves on behalf of those who are faithful. Please subscribe or follow for more. The divine preparation, rising through trials to your God-given authority.